talking hella slow. We ain't fucking with you, none of bro. We ain't fucking with you, hell no. Hell no. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, huh? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, huh? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, huh? Oh my God. Oh my. Ay, 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 two-stepping, ay. Tell me, did you get the lesson, ay? Every week I was in attention, who the man round here? Turn into something from sleep Juice WRLD, put it up a little bit higher. If you fuck with Juice WRLD, wave your legs right now, wave up.
This show, niggas is not performing like this no more, bro. Like, these are the tickets. Fuck rent, fuck my landlord, fuck everything, nigga. Juice WRLD, I'm telling you.
I said it first, the party never ran. Yeah, I see you in the dark. Yeah, Perky tearing me apart. Yeah, tell them drugs to play their part. Yeah, let the party start. I see you in the dark. Yeah, Perky tearing me apart. Yeah, tell them drugs to play their part. Relax and let the party start. Yeah. Said it first, the party never ran.
Tripping on back from the legs, say something. Never tell a pack that I never stay running. Sipping on facts, damn, know I got stacks in the lab. Taking bitches straight for another cat. Make shit while I never had shit. Bitch move, make your motherfucking head split. Cost to the loss, never really gon' pay shit. Tell me never really gon' chase it. Dreams to the play, no fake. Hands to the way, niggas know I ain't play. Fans to the break when I switch all day. Stance when I press to the damn all day. Sticking up signs, read never mind me. Point to the ground, stick down to the feet. Stay, please stay, bitch, you got no key. Never take a seat, bitch, you never gon' see. Play with the cake when I run along back. Change when I say that I stay with the Mac. Fake with the niggas coming back to the rack. Late to the game that I watch no back. Walk straight through, don't ask, don't shoot. Run real soon, no cash, no loot. Dreams fall short, no time, never knew. Never no rules, nigga, never no shoes. See no feud, intake, never stop. Got no tries on the goddamn block. Niggas think big, but you still a mock car. Limited rigs, never fuck with the top. Hands all free as I walk through sea. Eyes on me, bitch, can't you see? Tell him that light still lasts if you need. Stack out packs to the gas for the week. Yeah. Stack out packs to the gas for the week. Yeah. Yeah. Stack out packs to the gas for the week. Yeah. 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 Packs to the gas for the week. Yeah. 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 Taking my life, thinking it's right. Switching and missing the point to the type. Washing the thoughts in the back of my mind. Telling that I know for fact that they mine. Watch me, I'm so low. I walk with your photo. Take money from the locked door. Bitch, move back what you came for. Swinging down the waterway. Take a dip in the flash shade. I come with the landscape. I run with the wrong day. Tell me, bitch, that I wait outside. Tell me shit that I never hide. Thinking down with no side to side. Break down with no shit to try.
Status, money, power. Are these things that you crave? Well, game dev will ensure that you are literally none of those things. Indie game dev is listed in the Oxford Dictionary as spending years of your life trying to complete one singular game, only for it to sell 3 copies when you finally release it on Steam. Given that I have non-existent self-esteem, am borderline unemployed, and haven't felt the sun on my skin in close to a calendar month, I am tragically already predisposed to being a game developer. Truthfully, game dev is something that I have long wanted to attempt, and given that over the past few days I have accumulated enough alcohol to adequately numb the migraines caused by reading responses on Stack Overflow, I decided that now was the time to pull the trigger, so to speak. If you've never made a game before, here's the general process. Step 1. Download a game engine. I'm gonna use Unity. Step 2. Convince your psychiatrist to give you a prescription for Adderall. Step 3. While in a stimulant-induced fervor, use ChatGPT to write as much of the code for you as humanly possible. Step 4. Spend hours reading decades-old niche forum posts to solve an incredibly specific problem, only for the original author to write, "Never mind, I figured it out." Step 5. Pray. Step 6. Release your game on Steam and make millions. Having completed steps 1 and 2, I decided it was time to learn to code. The first thing I did after opening Unity was spend hours trying to get this cube to move around in a square without looking at any tutorials. The code I wrote was objectively disgusting, and I was forced to use all 5 of my remaining brain cells. But in the end, I was successful. Oh my god, thank fuck. Would you believe me if I told you this took me 5 hours to make?
No.
After this experience, I was ready to give up on my dreams of ever making a game. That was until I remembered I had forgotten about step 3. Just get ChatGPT to do it for you. Now, while watching a cube float around in a square may have been suitable entertainment for a medieval serf, the modern man is slightly more refined. And so, having learnt from my mistakes, I booted up Unity again. Movement script, done. Gravity, coded. Sleep, deprived. My first game, almost finished.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
At this point, my cup had run empty, and in my haste to retrieve another gin and tonic, disaster struck. Oh, fuck! Remember, kids, saving your project is for cowards. The next day, I woke up bright, early, and eager to start a new project. I definitely did not wake up at 2 p.m. severely hungover. Clearly, I had decided I wasn't suffering enough because I had the brilliant idea to break up with ChatGPT and attempt to code this project by myself. I won't lie to you, the beginning of this did not go smoothly.
Okay, not what I was going for. Yep, and now we're just pretty sure this should fix it. Huh? Huh? What the fuck? Think. Okay.
A weaker being would have folded under the immense pressure of coding your own player movement script. But in just 3 short hours, I was able to not only code a player movement script, but a mouse movement script as well. And now I can move around like this. For this game, I want to create something more aesthetic. So I did what any professional would do and bought an asset pack. Is what I wrote in my script. But for some god-forsaken reason that can only be explained by a bout of sleep-deprived madness, I thought it would be a better idea to model all of the assets myself in Blender. I am not an artist. I have never used Blender. What followed was an entire day of getting manhandled by Blender. Most tutorials, helpful as they were outdated, and I would be frequently roadblocked by a menu that had changed or a button that had disappeared. If you thought Unity is difficult to learn, competency with Blender comes with non-negotiable trauma. I spent hours trying to get a model of a vase to render and export. However, when I clicked a box called Backface Culling, I discovered that I had somehow modeled the entire vase completely inside out. At this point, I was ready to give up on the whole Blender idea and spend my precious liquor money on low-poly dungeon assets. And yet, on the second day of Blender, I became enlightened. I learned of a forbidden technique lost to time called just fucking trace around an image you found on the internet and then slap it on the model as a texture. We're gonna call this little guy Dave. Dave can just wait in a corner until we're ready for him. And now it's time to build Dave a lovely little dungeon. As something of a dungeon connoisseur myself, I know that every good dungeon has walls, floor, door, gravestone, crate. And now it's looking like an actual game. Unfortunately for me, most games include something called gameplay. The good news is that earlier in development, I had taken the time to write out lists of potential ideas, mechanics, and game loops. Is what I would have said if I was a puss. Now, I like cylindrical objects as much as the next guy. However, it's not exactly aesthetic. So I gave him a model and let him walk around. This was very easy to implement and worked on the first try. And now that our boy has hands, his violence
Yo, at it again. Yo, see me? Yo, from California to the Bay, from LA, San Diego, back up. Yo, we run things.
Stay ballin', 30 mil a week, damn shit, I stay ballin'. Never take a break, 20 bitches all to me. Look back to the time, cash never stay boring. Got my eyes low, both eyes low. Walking in snow, bitch, walking for the show. Packing back this, never fucking with a snitch. Change jug to the edge of the place on the cliff. bitches.
Yo, I got a big up man like Night Lovell. Yo, straight to the top, we never fell. See me? Yeah, I got a big up Renegade. You're a renegade, you know. Yo, wait take this thing. You think man a joker?
That's that renegade, that nigga renegade. Taking out the step on my back, shit that nigga made. Playing with the wreck from the top, nigga whack. Place down to the back, no sound, no air shit. Say something in the back for a nigga. Play something in the back, no killer. Shock to the block when I kill, no thriller. Told you that I never fucking try, never really. Working with the chain squad, fact never same. Shape never change, life plans stay the same. See me on a plane, going back to the grain. Up quick when I touch down, nigga, no shame. Walk slow, talking on the low. Breaking down gates, no stops, no flow. Walking through states, nigga never know the case. Renegade setting up the motherfucking place. Night nigga tripping, damn night nigga slipping. The veil and my nigga renegade, no chillin'. One time gone, next time for the song. Great from the best, still play along.
Yo, one life we have to live. Night Lovell, straight to the top. That's how we flex. Yeah. Yo.
That's that renegade, that nigga renegade. Taking out the step on my back, shit that nigga made. Playing with the wreck from the top, nigga whack. Place down to the back, no sound, no air shit. Say something in the back for a nigga. Play something in the back, no killer. Shock to the block when I kill, no thriller. Told you that I never fucking try, never really.
Randomly. You get some for like a week and a half, and then they go away for a couple months, and then you get some for like a week and a half, and they go away.
It's maybe.
Yes, maybe.
Jump to the back of the case. Strict when I walk straight through, no chase. Water flow down from the top to my lace. Take a bitch straight down to the goddamn place. Bitch say I leave, hey bitch don't call. Fuck what you say, shit never gon' fall. Check quick that I show with the walk to the stall. Never going back to the place in the fall. Grip walk fast, no snakes in the grass. Swift when I flow, no shit from the past. Talking about the trees and the G's, yes please. Young wild niggas see me in the middle of the seas. Tiptoe to the top of the block. Swoop by fast, Mark 1 drop top. When I swing to the back, what a nigga gon' stop. Bitch, tell me what you want, bitch, tell me don't stop. Tied up, no slack, show. Sipping from the rose gold. Tell me that I straight make cash like Hove in tech. Soon wanna take my mom from the stove. Still say I got shit to know. Educate dumb niggas slick on the low. Stroll right through, no shit in the view. Walk past motherfuckers, never had no clue. 346 in the 6, fucked up when the phone rang. North boys throwing up cash in the bank. Sipping on juice, never had no rain. Breaking down things, no frown, never feel no guilt. Bitch, I run this town. Run away quick when I hear that sound. Never go back when I claim that ground. Get right down. Thinking about a dog bitch in a white gown. Never wanna get rich till I make a round. Fast when the beat switch, then I make a pound. Saying that you top shit, nigga, back down. One shot, two shots, then I just bow. Taking up thoughts that I made like wow. Change up fast, bitch, listen to the sound. Jiggy when I walk to the rock. Claiming that you ran everywhere I go with gang. I don't do no talking, all these pussies know my name. You said that you love me, I'm your light skin over all you do is tell me lies and who's to blame. Watch me drown inside your mind, I gave you all my shit. Ride me through the night, little bitch, I know you like this dick. Find me in the grass, I'm laying over all my sins. While you touch my face a bit. Look at all these women, they call it. Ringing on my phone, they say they want me. Still I fold these niggas like they origami. I could take your life and mine, kamikaze. Hey, I'm so done, I take my blood and drop that in your bin. I've been thinking about your life since I was just a kid. Pussy niggas always talking cause they got no bling. I don't worry about no bullshit unless you take my ring. Let me die, let me die, let me die, bitch. Let me die, let me die, let me die, bitch. Let me die, let me die, let me die, bitch. Let me die, let me die, let me die, bitch. Nighttime. Keep it 100 to a G. Money on the floor and money on the trees. I don't give a fuck, leave your ass on the street. That'll be the last time you hurt me. Money stacking tall. Bitch, I like to ball. Gotta keep 100 with the team, that's all. That's all, that's all. 40 OC in the back of the pack. Dream my life away, no hoes, that's fact. Gotta keep 100 to the day I fall. Whitest motherfucker that's 6 feet tall. I don't give a fuck. Sippin' on my cup. Bitch, I'm fucked up. What the fuck is up? Bitch, I be up with the snakes. Sippin' that water, the motherfucking face. Bitch, had me gone and had me replaced. I wish for the best, but bitch, I'm afraid. Sippin' on that walk. Can't even walk. Bitch, I'm fucked up. Bitch, I'm fucked up. Oh.
The scythe is remorseless.
What to do? I think you need to definitely kiss, man. No, you think you dodging an abortion, making you feel so important, never sporting. Now you worthless, got you such a fucking asshole. Fuck a motherfucker and a bitch. They fucking with The scythe is remorseless.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Ah, shit. Lavelle, you one crazy motherfucker. And they love you for that. And if anybody got a problem with you, they got a problem with me. Yeah.
Do my dance, do my dance, I like it. Do my dance, I'm a bitch, I'm a bitch, I do my dance. I'm a bitch, I'm a bitch. Hey, yeah. Saw you at the party, you was faded. This shit so outdated. Show me how to play this. Drive you to your crib because it's raining. Park up, then I came in. Grip you on the way in. Strip you down, wipe that makeup off your face. Bitch, slow down, I ain't tryna run no race. Eat that pussy up, I forgot to say my grace. Drinking out this cup, I don't know my fucking place. Take you round with gang, cause you not no fucking fan. Show you round the city, I'm the boss up in this land. I've been through so much, take a look inside my bag. All you see is money, this shit covers up my past. Bitch. Hey, you sensible, tell them send some more. Tryna make you mine, but you a cannibal. Showing me your shit, it ain't original. Listen to your head, it's so simple. Think you ready, but you walking with a limp though. Think you ready, but that nigga got a pistol. Hey. Down slow when the lights sauce. Tell my bitch I make a living on the race course. Fuck a nigga walking like he on the fucking court. I swing with force. See, I never say you shit. I kill that shit and show a snip. Bitch, I play the fucking game you never thought. Placing cash up on my table, never fucking not. Breaking windows to my shit. I never really stop. Never shot. Never pull up on the back of shit. I know I fucking taught. Running race with no shit to know. Playing games with no place to go. Taking names, I got shit to show. Talking down, we on bitch low. Strolling round the wave. Taking sounds I never fade. Laying bitches on the ground and say some shit I never gave. Rock the shit I made from day one. Burn slow when shit fun. Come round the last day. Break down, I don't play. Think about shit, ain't shit to get. Niggas play my fucking head. Talking bitches, won't you take my word? I never wanna check. Shoot down niggas with the gold crown. Never know about me. Down the bitch, I make no sound. Fake niggas say that they come with the pound. Run by me, sharp face down. Back again, I'm on the fucking map, no fucking gap. Waving to the place I always knew I never really said. Say the trees low when the lights low. Ass shit, I don't know. Stack my case though. Pack the condo. Money always talk. Got no glass, that bitch a thought. Running checks around the person that I thought would take a part. Bad stay, fuck a cop. Fuck your story and your plot. Bitch, I'm always with the stop to niggas claiming that they hot. Put my like Luke